This summer, Twisters. This time, they're bringing their family. All jokes aside, Twisters, the latest movie to hit the multiplexes this summer season, is out. I've checked it out, and I'm going to let you know whether you should spend your hard-earned money to go see this one or wait till streaming. I'm Bobby Munson, coming at you with another movie review, and yes, Twisters. Here it is, the sequel, prequel, reboot. What was it going to be? I don't know. I couldn't tell from the trailers what it was supposed to be. It's just a more updated version of Twister. I wasn't overly excited because while Twister, I know I loved it when I was younger, and recently my wife and I went back and rewatched it, and I thought, it's a good movie, but there's a lot of things in it that they're kind of cheesy. Especially, it was a sign of the times. We were more intrigued by the idea of the stuff that we could do with the technology on screen at the time that Twister was made than worrying about the idea that, a couple of people could go through the biggest Twister in history while, strapped with a leather belt inside and not kind of take any damage or get hurt or anything of the sort in that process. There's a little bit of that kind of cheesiness in Twister that is a little better addressed, I must say, in Twisters. This one I found going throughout it, and I'll let you know this. I believe I gotta say it acts as a sequel. It doesn't rely heavily at all on the original. It can be a standalone, just as easily. You don't have to see the original to go and enjoy Twisters. The only real reference that I recall seeing in this movie was that they using the Dorothy system for trying to get stuff into the actual Twisters themselves for a little while anyway. And then that's that. That's the only real reference back. Some of the scenes are reminiscent of the original, but still not so reminiscent that they don't have a life of their own at the same time. The great part about this movie is that the acting worked. The leads do a great job. The comedy lands throughout this movie, and some of that cheesiness, there's a little bit more consequence to actions in this movie. While, of course, your major cast and stuff like that typically are going to stick around, there are consequences, and people do get hurt throughout this movie or sadly taken away as a result of what happens. So there is more consequence to this one than I found that the original one had. So the comedy lands, the acting's good. That's all good. Again, like I said, this could have been called a reboot, and it would have been a reboot with enough of a fresh twist on it that it could be very acceptable. As a sequel, very acceptable. It doesn't matter how you look at it. Twisters is the surprise movie of the summer. Surprise easily. Is it the best movie of the summer? No. Is it the biggest surprise of the summer? Yes, 100%. Because I had almost no expectation going into this in terms of I'm going to really enjoy myself. But I really enjoyed myself. I really did. This was far, far better than I ever thought a new movie in Twister scope of things would ever go. So I'm going to say, for the effects, for the fun at the box office, and for the fact that this is the biggest surprise of the summer, go check this one out. If you want to have a blockbuster film like you used to get back when you were young like me, Twisters, go to it. Go check it out. And then when you come back, let me know in the comments section down below what you thought of this movie and how you thought it was in terms of your expectations and stuff like that. Hopefully I haven't oversold it to the point where you're going to come back and jeer at me for what I've said here, but no, please do. I went in with little to no expectation. I came out satisfied from this movie. So big thumbs up for me when it comes to Twisters. So as I said, comment. I'm always over there. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see me review right here on the channel. But yes, we are broadcasting here at our local establishment, as you've seen on the ticker down below. Across all social media is where you can check us out. We do stream on Twitch, but here on YouTube, we got content coming at you every single day in the world of pop culture, whether it's short form content, long form content, or live content. We got many contributors from all across the globe bringing you all the greatest in pop culture. So make sure to subscribe to the channel. turn on the notification bell. Give us a big old thumbs up as well, too, while you're at it. And that's all for today. I've been Bobby Munson, and I'll catch you at the next one.